know your thoughts below, and let's move on. What is the next movie we're going to review?
Pet Sematary Bloodlines.
I was watching it like right before you guys showed up. I barely, I'm be honest with you, I didn't even finish. I'm like, I got 5 minutes, like 10 minutes left to watch it.
Me too.
You too?
When I get home, I got like 10, 15 minutes left. At my
Yeah.
place.
I watched it
Last night, right?
I watched it like literally 2 or 3 hours ago. So it was okay. It was all right. It's just like, I mean,
I don't think he's going to say it. I mean,
For me,
damn it, I was so close to. It's like
I knew you were about to say it, so
I felt like it was like 1 week from retirement, and I messed up. It was okay movie. Like it's very short. I think that's one of the plus sides of it. So, but obviously, some dumb person buries an actual person in the pet cemetery, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And they kind of discover how this pet cemetery came to be. You kind of learn a little bit more of its history, but
that was the things that I enjoyed about it. Then let me go into the synopsis real quick. In 1969, a young Judd Crandall dreams of leaving his hometown in Ludlow, Maine behind, but soon discovers the sinister secret buried within. Judd is forced to confront a dark family history that will forever keep him connected to Ludlow. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole time I was watching this movie, I thought it was set in present time. I didn't know this was 1969 until I started looking at like certain things. I was like, "That's an old car. That's an old ass looking hospital."
why is she wearing those clothes?
Yeah, I was never paying attention to the clothes and stuff
Why
like
is
that.
everyone smoking?
I just thought it was country as hell.
Why is everyone smoking pot so willy nilly?
Yeah, I mean it's the South. I mean I just thought it was the South. I did not know it was set in 1969 until I read the synopsis when I was setting up the
No
show.
way.
I was setting up the show. I was trying to watch,
You
and
realize that it was a prequel?
that's what I was about to ask. Is this movie
It's an
directly connected to the original Pet Sematary or the reboot of Pet Sematary?
Well, the reboot and the original are
Like almost the same story, but which universe is this one in?
both. It's the origin story of how Pet Sematary came to exist.
I mean,
think
but
it's
the
a-
reboot and the original had two different types of endings and two different.
Yeah, but the Pet Sematary is constant in both of them, and so this
That's
is how
a
the Pet
tough
Cemetery.
call. I think that's an answer for the director
Which-
of the
which-
movie. I don't like dead pets. No one does, except when they play dead.
Yeah.
What would you? Okay. There's a question. What would you prefer? Would you prefer, Kevin? Would you prefer to be an origin to the reboot or to the original?
Like
Which
for me,
universe?
I would prefer to do it to the actual original film. If I was,
The intent?
directing the helm, I would try to make it as much connecting to the original project as much as possible, trying to honor it, trying to film in the same way. Like,
But Judd is in both of them.
I was about to ask that. Is one of is that the guy who was saying dead? Is that the teenager? The old man from the original that said dead is
Yeah, the
better.
neighbor,
Sometimes
yeah.
dead is better.
Uh-huh.
dad is dad. You
Yeah.
gotta leave that behind, Al.
I
Yeah,
love.
so that's him all grown up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of that dead is better scene that we got in there. You should have saw what his dad was about to say. Did you get to that part?
I think so. I was doing my makeup.
I was like, okay, I was wondering if they were going to do a callback to it, and they did. I kind of like what they did. In the moment, I was like, oh, that was kind of cheesy. But then I thought about it after. I was like, okay, that was kind of fun.
I feel like the tagline "sometimes dead is better" is getting really played out.
But they
gotta come up with something else.
I mean-
get it, it's the same person, so it's him when he was a teenager and him when
he's hearing it from his father.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense where he heard it
that's
from.
like the selling piece for all the marketing every time they release a new Pet Sematary.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes a sequel is better. Sometimes a reboot is better. Sometimes, yeah, that's always in the marketing, yeah. But yeah, you're kind of right. I love the fact that they included. I think didn't the reboot do this too? They included more of the Native Americans in it.
I never saw the reboot. In all honesty, I still need to see the original Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list of things to do. I'm starting to watch a lot of horror stuff now.
In the original Pet Cemetery, they mentioned that Pet Cemetery used to be an old Native American burial ground.
It's always
And that's why it's
always
cursed like
Why
that.
is it always an Indian?
Yeah,
burial
poltergeist and stuff like
it's
that.
like
Yeah,
it's first. It's like Poltergeist. I mean, that was a Spielberg movie. Then there was like the Shining or the Shining, if you're into the Simpsons.
yeah.
It's always
Is that
an
the
Indian
Shining? Did you want to get sued?
You want to get sued?
Yeah. I thought, I like the fact that they included the more. They did more explanation of, where it started, why it is the way it is, and things like that. But even then, I thought it was some line that one of the actors did. Let me see if I can find his name. Was it? That wasn't Jack. Jack played Tom. No, that's not him. Okay, he's not in this list. But Donna's brother. Oh, what was that? Manny. Yeah, Manny. When he was like, what was that when he tried to climb in the window and he thought it was an intruder? Like, it's
Dude,
bad
don't
luck.
shoot me! I'm an Indian.
Yeah, it's
or
bad luck
something
to shoot
that.
Indians. I'm like, dude,
It's like that is like so like
Native American person referring to
Native
himself
Americans
as an
don't like
Indian.
guns.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, like
no one likes guns.
I was thinking the whole time every time he started spitting those jokes, I was thinking like a Native American dude did not write these jokes. Like
No
that's what it just kept coming up. But it was, you want to go there? Okay. She's like, nope, gonna play it safe.
Yep.
Not getting canceled today. The fact that they went with a dog instead of a cat, I thought that worked. I liked the dog. I thought it was better than going with a cat this time. They went with a dog. I think on Pet Cemetery 2. I think they had an evil dog, right? Yeah.
Jason says yes.
Yeah, there was.
Jason
Yeah, there
says
was a
yes.
dog. That's the Covenant, right? What do we think about his performance and the grieving father? Honestly, to me, was the best actor in the whole movie. But
You would think his time on the X-Files, he would learn not to do that kind of crap.
yeah. Oh yeah, mess with the supernatural and it's like exactly.
I mean, the truth is out there. He should know
Yeah,
better.
exactly. What's her name? Was it Pam Grier?
It looked like Pam
Yeah,
Grier.
it's Pam Grier
Oh,
as
snap.
as
I did not
the mailman.
She looks very different now.
And-
Not saying that disrespectfully, but I didn't recognize her at all. I thought it was like, what?
That was when I started to realize that this was a prequel and set in the past. I started to notice that it wasn't 2022 or 23 when they were coming together in that group meeting, and it seemed like everybody knew about the curse. I'm like, what the hell is this? So if you guys know about this and y'all are trying to keep everybody safe, why don't you destroy that thing a long time ago? That whole I mean,
Why not be there for the Covenant? Just be like, yo, man, we understand, you're dealing with some shit.
Yeah.
But, let's take you out for a drink, let us help you get through this.
I don't think anybody knew his son died. I think when he got the word from the military that his son died, I don't think he told anybody. I think he knew what he intended, what he was going to do when his son's body was delivered back, and he did it in secret.
That's not
Because everybody thought he was alive.
They did, yeah.
They weren't good neighbors.
He was-
They thought he just was suffering from PTSD.
Exactly, yeah. And I think he just lied and said, what he said, he straight up lied to one of them. Said, he got honorably discharged and he's back now and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think he got the word from the military and he knew instantly what he was going to do the moment his son's body came back,
Yeah.
which was a good twist. I mean, a grieving father, but unlike the other Pet Cemetery movies, we saw the death of of the loved one that drove the father to, and it's always a father losing a child that drives him to do this.
Men are unhinged.
Yeah. Oh, the women in these movies, they never do crazy stuff. Huh?
No.
No.
And if
No.
we do, it's justified.
It's all, yeah. Okay. All right. That's why.
I think
That's why you guys always run up the stairs instead of out the front door,
Hey,
or
I
trip
get
on
that.
your heels, or
I think Pet Cemetery.
it's like
You trip, right? And then instead of getting back up, you just continue to crawl.
your crawl. Yeah, like running just now out of the question. He's 30 feet away from me.
I forgot how to walk.
Yeah, he's 30 feet away from me, but I'm still gonna. I'm gonna just. I'll crawl it out. There we go.
Why didn't she kick him in the balls? I mean, I'm fairly certain even if he's undead, he would still feel that.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes nut shots are better. My mom used
Necronomicon.
Reconomicon
to bring me back. Yeah.
Necromommy.
Necronomicon.
Necromommycon. Necromomicon would be funny.
I think Pet Cemetery 2 is actually my favorite one, where the mom died and they brought the mom back, and she was a really hot actress, but also really evil.
Pet Cemetery 2?
Yeah.
The
She got,
scene.
electrocuted in different scene.
Besides Dead, sometimes Dead is better. I think Pet Cemetery 2 is one of the, if not just as quoted as part 1. I think because the father, the sheriff, when he was killing the rabbits and all that stuff, there was a lot of quotable moments and some crazy scenes in Pet Cemetery 2. And wasn't that the actor from Terminator 2?
You're asking the wrong gal.
The boy in Pet Cemetery 2. I think that was, what's his name from Terminator Judgment Day.
I know who you're
Was
talking
it him?
about.
Was he in that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on.
The kitties. The
The bunnies, yeah. The sheriff, the one of the fathers in Pet Cemetery 2 had a bunch of pet rabbits, and when he got turned into one of those undead creatures, he just killed them all, skinned them, he was barbecuing them. And I was like, oh no, this dude's acting weird. They explained that in this prequel. It's like
The kitties in the cage.
Yeah.
the kittens and I don't remember that scene. That's Pet Cemetery 2? I don't remember that one.
Jason really feels for all the animals.
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I'm 43. I'm old. I'm sorry. It happens. Sometimes.
You want to rate it?
No, I was thinking about a scene from part 2 that I was thinking about something, but that's all right. I lost it. It's all good. And I guess we want to rate it. You want to rate?
Yeah.
What would you give Pet Cemetery Bloodline?
C.
To C for you?
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you give it?
I'd have to give it a C minus. It just wasn't. It just didn't hit the spot, But still, I mean, you just watch it for the sake of continuing to watch the story, whether it's adding more on to it or explaining or elaborating more. But probably a C minus, D plus at most, or D plus at minimum. I think
the way it started, or the potential behind it, I was thinking halfway through, I said this might land on a B minus, and then it just started to fall apart. And I was like, I don't know if I like this one better than the original. I know I don't like it better than the original. I know I don't like it better than Pet Cemetery 2. And now the question is, was this better than the reboot? Or I said the girl walked in to pick up a kitten, and they were all killed. In Pet Cemetery 2? Okay. I don't remember the scene. But I'm gonna have to go with you guys. I'm gonna give it a C minus. What you saw? Did you see Pet Cemetery Bloodline? Give us your rating of it? We're all C minus. We all say C minus? We're C minuses on average. That brings it to a C minus. C. Let's be nice and just say C. We'll 2 C minuses and 2 C's. Is that what is that? Is that
right?
What is that?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
That was actually a good one.
God.
That gets the boom. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, joke daddy. The joke daddy. All right, so I guess we're somewhere between a C minus. It had its faults. It had some moments, but some of the he's the pun master. That's what Jason said. He's the pun master.
Oh, my neighbor's in the chat.
What is? Oh, what's the thing?
My neighbor and her daughters watched Pet Cemetery last night.
What they think about it?
She said, I'm gonna say it in her voice. You don't know his life. I don't know what she's referring to, but Blanca, let us know.
Who's
Blanca's my neighbor.
no, but whose life could she be talking about? What did I was trying to remember what I said.
Specificity would be best.
I'm trying to remember who I was judging.
There's a lot of he's in this room right now, and in the movies.
She could be talking about Jason for all we know.
She could be talking about the killer from Totally Killer.
Cool, yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, we'll circle back around to that when we figure it out. David Duchovny was the best part of the movie, but overall, I don't know. It's just after a while, it started off with potential, then those few too many just ding, 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 ding. I was like, this grade just kept getting lower and lower to me.
It was a time passer for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It was nice to listen to while I did my makeup.
For me.
Yeah.
God.
But you know what? One of the surprises in this movie was when it seemed like Pam was a goner, and then she just comes back in the scene, in the following scene. I was like, oh shit, she's tough.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yep, one of the first to go. There he goes, the black girl. But no, then she just, goddamn dog. That scene.
I killed that freaking dog.
Yeah, her being a badass, I enjoyed that. That was awesome. I thought that was one of the delightful scenes.
Hell of a woman.
All right, let us know what you guys think about Pet Sematary. You're gonna go see it? Did we convince you? We give it a C minus. Let us know in your thoughts below, and let's move on to the next topic we got.